Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a quick video on my top 5 tips on how to achieve frizz-free curls or waves. So I've been following the curly girl method now for sort of 3 years, on and off-ish. I feel like I've really nailed down a good routine for my particular hair that gives me just really soft, big, volumized curls with literally like hardly any frizz at all. So I thought this video might help some of you who are struggling with frizz, especially if you're transitioning from, damaged hair and you're trying to start the curly girl method. So the first tip I have is to try out a little technique called squish to condition. And basically, when you're washing your hair, you want to obviously shampoo or co-wash as usual, and then once you've conditioned your hair, take another big scoop of conditioner and just squish it through the ends of your hair. And you want to, as you're doing that, you want to be scooping up water and literally squelching it into the hair like this, and you will literally instantly see your hair kind of takes on like a seaweedy kind of texture, and it's like all really slippery and like manageable, and it sort of all clumps into sections, rather than like obviously loads and loads of strands of hair with nowhere to go. So you want to clump your hair with conditioner and water and really squelch the product in, and then get out of the shower, and I usually plop my hair so I literally just throw it forward and then put it into a cotton t-shirt. I literally just use a cheap one from ASOS, and I've used this for like 3 years. So that's my second tip, which is to use a t-shirt to dry your hair rather than a towel. Using a t-shirt rather than a towel is just, I can't even express how much difference it will make, because it won't like disturb your curl pattern like a towel would. And it just allows you to sort of place your curls into the towel and it will dry in that sort of state. Then my third tip would be to only scrunch product into your hair when it's wet or really damp. So you want to put all your styling products in once you've just got out of the shower and it's sort of damp, and you can then sort of scrunch your curls into the curl pattern and the position that you like. And then once you've got that into place, you don't want to touch your hair until you're ready to like diffuse it or whatever, or you can just let it air dry. And the reason for that is you don't want to break apart the sort of clumps and the curls that you've put into place. With the products you've put into your hair, it will then set in that position and it will go hard, which sounds awful. It sounds like sort of naughty's crunchy mousse head, but it really works, trust me. So you want to let all your curls set and go hard, and you don't want to touch your hair, because if you start manoeuvring your hair when it's wet, you will just create all kinds of frizz. So then my next tip, once you get to that stage of wanting to dry your hair, would be to diffuse your hair on a really low setting. I have mine on a sort of medium heat, and I have it on the lowest power setting, and that just means I can take the time to place my hair into the diffuser without the sort of huge gust of air like blowing everything out of position. And if you use too much sort of power, it will like blow the top sections of hairs, which is obviously what causes frizz, and you want to dry it all in sort of big sections rather than like trying to blow all your hair out. I have to admit, it does take a really long time to diffuse my hair this way, but generally if I'm in a rush I will power at a higher speed, but I will have to sort of bear in mind that will give me a bit more of a beachy, frizzy texture rather than defined curls. And then the last tip I have for you guys is to use an anti-frizz product once your hair is dry. And this is literally just to tame down, if you have got any frizz once you've diffused your hair, that is literally just to tame down the sort of top hairs that are sticking up, not to disrupt the curl pattern at all. And my absolute favourite type of product to do that with is the Shea Moisture Shine Gels. My favourite one is the green one, which is, I think is literally called Anti-Frizz. This one is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil conditioning shine gel, and this works just as well, but I do prefer the other one. I'll try and link it down below so you know how to get it. Yeah, if I have any frizz at all, I'll literally just take a tiny little amount of that and just smooth it over the edges, and it literally is gone in an instant. So I really hope these tips helped you, and if you've got any questions at all, do leave them in the comments box for me and I'll get back to you. And I hope you're well. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!